She's Samus, all right? She's Samus with a portal gun, and I love her for that.
Khasino!
What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking all about Kestrel. I'm getting a lot of questions, including, is Kestrel the best character in the game? What's the best ISO for Kestrel? What T4s does she need? What team should she be on? And more. Let's get into it. Show me Kestrel. All right, starting off with a 4 red Kestrel from an Elite 4. Not bad, I can work with that. Oh! That's what's up! Mission accomplished, baby. All right, so let's talk about Kestrel. As you can see here, I powered her up quite a bit, and we've been getting a lot of questions about her. So I guess the first one to answer, a lot of people have been asking, is Kestrel the best character in the game? Personally, I do not think she is the new best character in the game. However, it is definitely a bit of a matter of opinion. There are certain circumstances where I would rather have Kestrel than either of the other contenders for best character in the game. So I think without question, she is a top 3 character in the game. She's absolutely god tier, and she is worth maximum investment. She is incredibly plug and play, and there's no question she is easily one of the strongest characters in Marvel Strike Force, period. So again, absolutely top 3 without a doubt. Personally, I rank her as the number 2 character, just above Silver Surfer and just below Dr. Doom. They're all right around the same level for me, and other members of the Brain Trust who help me with all the infographics and stuff actually disagree. There's been a good amount of debate, but what we can all agree on is that those 3 clearly sit at the top a good bit above everyone else, except maybe Ultron now that he has red stars. That's to be determined. So yeah, for me, she is the number 2 character in the game, but I don't think anyone is unreasonable if they think she's the number 1 character in the game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you truly think she is the best character, let me know why. And if you don't, let me know why as well. I'm interested in you guys' opinion on this. Also, I'm getting asked a lot, what ISO class for Kestrel? And in my mind, there is only one option, and that is Striker. While she does make decent use of some of the other ISO classes, without a doubt, she's trying to do a ton of damage. So raising her damage stat is super useful. In addition, those ISO bonus attacks sometimes apply defense downs that she failed to apply with her initial attack, in particular when she has low stars and red stars. But again, it's mainly about ramping up her damage and giving her additional opportunity to hit enemies. She's just putting out so much damage, and she has offense up so frequently, it's just so much damage, and you get great use out of it. The additional defense downs allow her to make better use of her passive. So yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. She is definitely a striker. All right, as for which T4s, I'll give you the simple answer, and then I'll go into slightly more detail. The simple answer, all of them. She is a very plug-and-play character, easily one of the best, possibly the best character in the game. You're going to want to use her whenever you get the opportunity. So any character that the outlook is you want them on the field whenever you have the opportunity to put them there. You just want to max all their abilities because, again, you are using her at every opportunity. There's no reason not to get the maximum value out of having her on the field. So the short answer, just do them all. As for which ones are terribly important, the passive in particular adds so much healing. It doubles the amount of healing that she gets, and it allows her to heal per negative effect, which is really big. And then her passive, I would say, is probably the most impactful part of her kit, besides the charge mechanic and blocking summons and clones. It results in so much damage, and you can literally tailor your entire team around prompting Kestrel to attack constantly. So adding 100% damage to that attack, which she often has offense up for, and which is always hitting the most injured enemy, it's just so much free damage. I easily get 10,000% damage out of the T5 or T4 in that passive, rather, for getting all the additional healing. So the passive, definitely the big one here, but all of them are terrific. All the other abilities, not only does it add more damage, but it changes the defense downs from 1 turn to 2 turn on all targets for all the other abilities. And the more time that you can spend with defense down on the field for more characters, the more your allies can proc the Kestrel passive, and the more damage she's going to put out. So all of her T4s are very, very justified. If you are specifically pairing her with tons of characters that are putting out tons of defense down, it's not as important. But again, just raising the damage that she does, very, very useful. Her ult as well, it does a considerable amount of additional damage with the T4, and if she kills someone with it, it can't be revived, so making sure that that actually can finish someone off, also very important. But yeah, all the T4s, I would do the passive first, and then the others, the order isn't terribly important. There's a case for the basic because you're going to be using it most frequently. There's a case for the special because it's low cooldown and applies to a lot of targets. There's a case for the ult for making sure people stay dead. But yeah, do them all. She's amazing. She's worth it. Another question is, how does Kestrel interact with Hela and characters like Hela? And she just outright stuffs Greg from ever even showing up on the field. Check it out. Oh, Hela attempted to summon Greg, and if you saw, Kestrel just immediately made a portal appear overhead. So Hela said, "Greg to me," and Kestrel said, "Nah." All right, and last question before we get to the gameplay. What team does Kestrel go on? And this is a bit of a tricky question because she is a very, very plug-and-play character. So personally, I'm going to be using her on a different Blitz team as I will in War, where I'll be using her as a sort of as-needed. I may combine her with a hybrid war defense that I'm looking at. We'll see. If I end up bringing her onto Arena, that will be a different team. And then for raids, for example, today I did the Doom raid and the Beta raid. So I used her as part of a Mystic skill team in Beta raid, and then I used her as part of a Pure skill team in Doom raid. So it's a lot of interchanging of the characters. She doesn't really have a default team, but the beauty of her kit is that she isn't reliant on 2 or 3 other people with the same tag. She can go anywhere. So she doesn't have a base team, but I will say if you're not sure what to do with her, I would run Nick Fury with her as long as he is even close to her power for you. Nick Fury really, really shines with her. An extra 40% health is massive for him, and the summons getting death proof when they are summoned often allows them to survive and contribute significantly. I was even having Nick Fury summons still around several turns later in Doom Raid, so it makes a big difference, and you'll see that in just a sec. But yeah, the short answer is she's very plug and play and she can go anywhere. I like running her with Nick Fury, and I definitely also recommend running her with other characters that can apply, extend, or spread defense down. So running her with Symbiote Spider-Man, she's really, really good with Shatterstar. He's cosmic, and he can lay down a ton of defense downs that she can make excellent use of. You can run her with someone like Hela, where she can put a defense down, and then Hela will share that to the entire team. So a lot of options, but she is very flexible. So just use her with some of your top characters, and of course use her specifically in a role where she's going to be putting out a ton of damage. And of course, she's a counter pick, so if you see a character that's going to be doing some summons that's real bad news, like a Doctor Doom or someone like Mr. Sinister, bringing her in to block summons or clones, very, very impactful. But having said that, check out what she was able to do for my team in Doom Raid in the skill lane. All right, we are going to ability block Hela. Oh, that counter attack from Blob ended that a bit early. Let's get these summons on the field. They have death proof, and since she's ability blocked, she can no longer clear it. This is going to be a very satisfying special. It is going to defense down all of them, which means this Kestrel passive is going to proc a lot. Check this out. That procs Kestrel passive. This is going to proc Kestrel passive. Nice. This is going to proc the Kestrel passive as well. Nice. Alright, we got some heal blocks going out early, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. I mean, he still has all his cooldowns. This is his first turn, and we've already wiped out half of this node, so I worry about him getting his cooldowns back because of how quickly we're just smashing through these guys, but that's okay. This should also proc Kestrel passive here. Okay. And then we'll share some defense downs. Both got resisted, interestingly. I do have the Nick Fury special, but again, I'm actually going to try to save cooldowns. We've already won this node. I want my cooldowns to be in a good spot for the next node. Let's see if we can steal a stack of deflects for Fury. No, we were able to get him one, though. Okay. Those weren't too bad. Let's get the slow on him. Alright, maybe... Alright, so that time we did not get resisted. That'll proc Kestrel passive. This will proc Kestrel passive. This should proc Kestrel passive when he chains into Blob there. Nice, goodbye. Alright, and then let's see if we can steal... Alright, perfect. Yeah. Kestrel has made this an absolute breeze. Nick Fury as well. Having the summons on the field, especially having the summons with death proof, is really nice. That'll proc Kestrel passive. yeah, we didn't even have to use a lot of cooldowns. Kestrel has completely changed the Doom Raid skill lane, which is fantastic news. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and put a defense. Oh, alright. Oh, the bonus attack landed it, but then he took a turn. But that's okay. He's toast. There's the assist. Nick Fury giving out the assists on all the heroes' turns. Besides Zemo, everyone on this team is a hero, so that's working out really well. Alright. So, we definitely don't want to deal with the Winds of Watum. I don't have my Taskmaster, so I'm not going to be able to blind Strange here. So, definitely glad that I ability blocked him. Let's see if we can. Would I rather? Yeah, I'm gonna go for this, I guess, because I don't think she can one-shot the Taskmaster as much as I'd like to. Fantastic damage on those guys there, but all right. So yeah, the summon's still alive, and let's see if we can proc. Is she blind? So she's blind, so we'll go ahead and use this. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and flip that into a heal block, or into a death proof rather, on my Night Nurse. And that should proc Kestrel passive. He's toast. Alright, looking a little rough. He's blind, but in one more turn. So let's see if while blind, if it counts as attacking into a defense down. It does. Even though he's blind, it's still procced her. Excellent. We'll do that. That'll proc her passive as well. So he won't get the heal from this because of the heal block, but he will be sharing all those buffs with everyone. Unfortunately, he got hit pretty hard there, but Night Nurse got drop below 50, gained the speed. There, we're able to clear that off of her. Excellent. Let's get a defense down on those two. Fortunately, we were not countered by Taskmaster, because I probably should have targeted Negasonic first. Let's hit Negasonic here. That procs the Kestrel passive. We'll hit Negasonic here. And there's the Kestrel passive yet again. Perfect timing on this. And we will hit her. Alright, there's the bonus attack. Hit her here. That procs the Kestrel passive. You can get so much damage out of the Kestrel passive, as you're seeing here. Alright, even though that's not the ideal ability block, I'm hoping, yes, that did chain in a Taskmaster, which proc the Kestrel passive. So, throw that over there just for the damage. Alright, good. We got a good chain. We can kill him with the ult. There's not really a reason to use it. I'd actually rather have the defense down on multiple people here. So, on that, that'll finish him. There's the Kestrel passive. That finishes him off. Yeah, they are breezing through this. It got a little bit sketchy for a brief moment. Alright, no defense ups or anything here. We're going to need a bit more healing, but we have a good slow there. Let's put some defense downs on this trio. And then we'll attack him. There's the Kestrel passive. We will attack her. He's going to chain into the thing and get hit anyway. There's the Kestrel passive. Yeah, I can use the ult here. I don't like using the ult when I know I won't be able to get the cooldown back, but at least everyone will finish with full health, so that's fine. There's that Kestrel passive yet again. We'll attack her. Chain over there. Oh, man, Night Nurse gets absolutely cracked. Well, even though she has defense up, we'll hit her. There's the Kestrel passive. Let's see how much damage she does here. Not quite enough, but there's the Striker bonus attack. We'll use the special here. And because that attacked into defense up, there's the Kestrel passive. Fury has all of his cooldowns now. Zemo has all of his cooldowns now. GG. Alright, so there you have it. Some cutting-edge Doom Raid gameplay in the skill lane with Kestrel. And as you can see, she is incredible. She's an incredibly powerful solo character at only 3 gold and 3 red stars, so I cannot wait to get even more stars on her. If you did not buy her offer, she will be in an upcoming character event campaign where even free-to-play players will be able to get her to between 4 and 5 gold stars if they are really, really efficient about refreshing her nodes. So I advise everyone to go really, really ham on that campaign because, as you can see, Kestrel is a game changer, plain and simple. But so I'm curious what combos you guys are using Kestrel with, so please let me know that in the comments below. But this video has gone on long enough. That is all I've got for you guys today. So thank you very much for checking out this video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and play some Metroid, and I will see you guys real soon. Till next time, peace!